In honor of his latest movie, Superman, today we're going to rank the James Gunn movies, only movies he's directed, because he wrote Scooby-Doo and that would be high on this list. By the way, no TV shows or TV movies on this list. Let's start with Slither, his first feature. It is definitely a comedic, horrific B-movie type. You can tell it's his first feature because it has its fair share of issues. A lot of people are going to vibe with this. It isn't quite there for me, but I can appreciate it. I remember at the time so many people were completely thrown off by Super. It's insane, R-rated, over the top. You have to vibe with its humor. Definitely choppy in parts, but you can't help but to have some fun with Rainn Wilson, this street-level hero. He's struggling, though. All right, now we're talking. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I remember watching this and being slightly disappointed by the over-the-top sense of humor, some jokes that don't land. But the more I watch, the more I can appreciate the really emotional moments. What we get with, obviously, Peter and his father, but really Peter and Yondu. So many emotional touches that you can really appreciate on rewatch. So The Suicide Squad was coming off the heels of a very disappointing first film, but what really worked about this was the injection of fun that we were able to get with all of these characters. The chemistry between Idris Elba and John Cena is fantastic. So many great moments with Harley Quinn. But again, it's that subtle emotion that you feel, sometimes compromised by the humor, but for the most part, a really enjoyable version of what we should have got the first time, really. Next up, I'm going Superman. David Cornsweet is so good. James Gunn injects so much life into this character, and I'm fully embracing this new comic booky style. Really reminded me of Justice League or Justice League Unlimited, the animated TV show, which I love. The humor does occasionally compromise the emotion, but it's a nice starting point, a basis for what's to come. Guardians 1. There's so much to love here. The OG, the one that started it all, and the surprise of a lifetime. No one expected to like this team, and not a lot of people knew who these characters were. I was excited to see them represented on screen, but what James Gunn brings to this universe, this world that he kind of creates in this film, and not overdoing it with the humor the first time around. Not the best villain in the world, but the focus is on our heroes, and I love that. Austin, how could you say this is better than the first? Well, you know what? I think this was a beautiful, rousing conclusion that does the perfect balance of emotions, humor, bringing all of these characters to a rousing conclusion. I mean, literally jumping around during that final sequence, and I love the way that this ended. Not every bit works, as is every James Gunn movie, but for the most part, he nails the characters, and I love the way this ended, and it really does give each one of them something beautiful to do. And I can appreciate that. All in all, and a great villain, by the way. Yeah, you got to talk about him.